What's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 10th. It's April. It's 2020. And I just got off a call with a woman that works for the federal government. And I've got documentation from FEMA. This is real deal. This is legit. I know I look like I'm in a Taliban cave, but we only got one light here. This ain't my house, so it is what it is. If you don't understand what I've been telling you after I show you this, stay in your house, shelter in place, and forget it. But to all you people that don't know what's happening, the government knows what's happening, and it's going to pop off sooner than later. Let me show you this. First of all, this is legit. This is from FEMA. And we've been getting these every day, blah, 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 because not all these people are scumbags, and they don't know where else to go because mainstream won't help them whatsoever at all. They're still trying to request that Wyoming get shut down. And they're doing it with, we'll give you an unemployment disaster assistance. This isn't a form you can pull off the internet. This was sent to me by someone that works there. But that's nothing compared to this. I just redacted this. I just did this. I got rid of the people's names, as you can see. But this was just sent to me, and I just got off the phone with this woman that works here. She does all the military weapons, blah, blah, blah. And she was just as alarmed as I was because this is an order for 500 grenade launchers. They're brand new grenade launchers. That's the price. That's the unit price, etc., etc. They're coming from the Navy, and they're going to Property Management Division in Pennsylvania. Okay, do you understand what that means? The Navy is giving weapons to people on the ground in the United States to use in the United States. Do you understand what I've been saying the entire time now? This is it. This is the real McCoy. She's risking her life and job, and I'm risking my life and well, I don't have a job. Not anymore because it doesn't matter. But do you see this? This is legit. All of you guys that have been in the military, all of you guys that push paperwork at FEMA, other people are putting this out. If you have it, send it. rjcjr10@yahoo.com. This is why I say, please don't send me YouTube links. I don't care about that shit. YouTube is YouTube. This is real world. I had to just do that. And Mike Decker double-checked to make sure we didn't screw it up. Why in the world does the State Department need grenade launchers in the United States? So they can shoot masks at you? Do you see what I'm saying? Have you noticed that all of a sudden people are getting grabbed by groups of police officers wearing masks and getting beaten down because they're not sheltering in place or wearing a mask or social distancing? You can't stand up and fight. You better hit your knees and pray to God through his son to give you the courage, to give you the discernment to see what's going on. This is for real. Do you see what I mean? This isn't about YouTube views. Those days are over. Every minute we're still up on YouTube is a blessing, and use it. Get to the point. Totally crazy. Shit, I gotta stop. You see all these videos that coming in from moms, from soldiers, from people all over the country? Do you think this non-stop movement of trucks all over the United States is just nothing? Then you're asleep, and I don't know what to tell you. You're going to get a very rude wake-up call very, very, very soon. This shit is legit. And other channels need to drop all the bullshit, stop worrying about merchandising, stop self-censoring. We're being surrounded right now. Do you get this now? Does it make sense now? This is real paperwork from the inside. 2 different departments, but real. Been getting them every day. We're not messing around. No more self-censoring, no more bullshit. This is it. This is for all the marbles, everything you've ever known and loved. They're taking over the entire world. This is not a test. This will not go back to normal. This is legit. Richie from Boston. Myself and Mike Decker have absolutely no...
Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, I'm going to start by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Double honors to my apostle elders, a great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect after pushing his word and laboring in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem HaKadosh to USA Shalom. This is brother Amawan from the GMS Charlotte Camp coming back with another lesson through the spirit power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Excuse me. And with this lesson, I pretty much just want to speak on this video because what you have here is this guy pretty much let you know that, hey, America is entering into a police state, man. Okay, life as you have known it is no more, and it's not going to return to normal, man. Okay, because what Esau is doing, under this whole guise of quarantine, man, is pretty much, preparing America for this new world order via, you know, having the militarizing the police, keeping you in the house. This, certain states are beginning to implement curfews. So we're entering into a police state, man. Okay, and the reason this is happening because Esau knows that his time is short, man, and his kingdom is falling, so he's trying to establish his new world order, before he's taken out of power, man, because he knows that's in his future, okay, and so this the reason why he's militarizing pretty much the police force and locking down America is to introduce this this mark of the beast system, man. All right, so you have Bill Gates out here talking about civilization is not gonna go back to normal unless the whole world is microchipped. The vaccine, which, like I said, that's going into the mark of the beast technology, man. All right, making everybody into the Internet of Things. So this is all steps to prepare for that end goal, man. Okay. So like I said, Esau knows that his time is short, so this is why he's doing this, man. All right. So I want to go into a few scriptures to speak on that video. So I'm gonna begin here in Revelation 12:12, and it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth but he have a short time." And this devil knows that his rulership is fleeting, man. It tells you that in Job 20. That, matter of fact, I'm gonna get it real quick. Because he knows that he's running on a short stick, man, so to say, because the way everything is moving, you can tell the Lord is about to make his grand return, man. Okay, this is Job. That's not the right one. So lucky. Let me see. Let me see balance, because he knows that he can only go so far with his kingdom. So in this devil's mind, blinded by pride, that he says in his heart that he's not gonna come out of power, man. But the scriptures tell you, this is Job 14:5. It says, "Seeing his days are determined, this number of months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." Right, and the Most High has set a limit for what Esau is going to establish, man. And as we know, his new world order is his end goal, man. All right, and so the Lord is going to allow you to chip up, some of the people, to where you're thinking that you're gonna sit back and enjoy your kingdom, but he's gonna snatch it from you, man. Okay, right before you can actually enjoy it. All right, but before all this, it gets to that point, he's gonna have to come down with that wrath, which is gonna lead up to where it goes back to where the guy was going into the with FEMA, man. All right, that's why you're having all these military vehicles being spotted, on the roads, in the skies or whatnot, man. Because Esau's bringing the military here, man. You had the different military drills within the last few recent years, so they're preparing for this because this whole quarantine thing is just the beginning, man. All right, you're not gonna be able to go back to the way of life that you was once accustomed to, man. Okay, because as these quarantines continue to get extended, people are going to get restless, and alongside with that restlessness, man, you got the fear of the coronavirus being pumped all over the news, and you got food shortages, man. All right, so with all those things, going into one, all right, these people are going to, pretty much be wanting to, rebel, man. All right, and that's where the militarization of the police force comes into play, man, because they got to play peacemaker, and that's why that quote that always gets talked about when we speak on the elites, man. Order ab chaos, man. All right, they create the problem so they can bring in the solution, and their solution is martial law, man. All right, so that leads back to with this. This is Revelation 12:12 again. "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knows but he have a short time." All right, and that's excuse me. That is mainly directed towards you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans because you are target number one. All right, because you are being labeled as the face of the coronavirus, man. Which we know that's not by accident, because this is all to come after the prophets, man. You've had Trump come out and talk about the taking down the proverbial prophets of doom. Talking about you have to take down the 144,000, 144. You know, so that all that is code name to let you know that hey, they're about to come down on the men of the Lord, man. All right, so we understand that great rapper Esau is about to come down with, which is showing you what he's going into, man. Because that's why they have the FEMA camps, man. The coffins. All the hollow point bullets, man. The grenade launchers he just talked about, man. So when you do the research, it's no coincidence why Esau has the different FEMA zones from 1 through 10, split. So pretty much America's already been, broken down to how they want to keep the concentration camps, man. Okay, because it's going to be thousands of concentration camps all throughout these different FEMA zones, man. All right, and they're going to be rounding people up that they deem a threat against a new world order, and you're going to be shipped off to these camps, man. All right, and the main ones that this is for the men of the Lord, man. All right, because they want to get us off the corners, which they pretty much have. They want to get this truth off the internet, man. You know, and when they finally shut the internet down, hey, they're going to be coming for brothers, man. So we already expect all these things to come to pass, man. So that's why we know that hey, this quarantine is the beginning, man. All right, because as the the restrictions get tighter and tighter, we know that hey, this is it, man. I'm gonna get this. This is Second Ezra 15 and 17. Excuse me. It says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, right? And that's the roadblocks, man. All right, because you already got certain places that's already implementing that where I know New York is doing that to where you cannot leave the state, man. You know, so you got that already coming to pass, and it's only gonna get worse from here, man. To where, hey, it's gonna go from states to cities to towns, man, and you gonna be locked in to your house, man. All right. I know I seen an article in India, you know, where you got certain homes that are being barricaded, and the people are being locked in their homes because they keep breaking quarantine, man. So all these things that you're seeing overseas is gonna happen here in America, man. But you dumb people over here in America just think that this quarantine, this coronavirus quarantine, is just a phase and it's gonna fade. No, man, this is Bible prophecy, man. You know, this is all according to the Most High's plan, man. And he's using Esau to implement that. All right. So it says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, their city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." Right? Because, like I said, the longer this quarantine, is extended, you're already having, food, not be as accessible as it once was, and stuff that is accessible is starting to go up due to hyperinflation, man. So the people's pride is being hit on all levels, man, because you got most of Americans not working now due to the stay-at-home orders. Jobs are laying millions of Americans off. People are trying to file for unemployment that can't. You know, Trump just sent this stimulus check. Hey, majority of people are going to spend that on food. And like I said, when this food is pretty much stop being put on the shelf, man, these people are going to be afraid to where they're going to start breaking into people's houses, man, robbing people, killing people. Cannibalism is going to make a return, man. So the houses are going to be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, man, because hey, you're going to see the true nature, the true animalistic nature of these people out here, man. If you hear that term, it's a dog eat dog world, man. You're gonna really truly come to understand what that means, man. Because you're gonna see the true nature of people. All right. It says a man shall have no pity upon his neighbors, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right. Because like I said, they're gonna be breaking into their neighbors' houses. The same guy that you when you come in and out of work, come in and out the house, and you speak to, for ones that do have neighbors they speak with, you know, they're going to be the same ones breaking into your house. You're gonna be breaking into their house, man. because they're gonna be starving. They're gonna be smelling you cooking food, and they're gonna want to eat, man. So they're gonna come and spoil you because they have a family to feed, man, or vice versa. You never know. So that's Bible prophecy. So when these things are taking place, hey, this is the prophecy of the Lord that we've been warning you about since that we've been on YouTube, man. Starting with our elders and apostles, man. Okay, because that's going to show you the extent of the dire times that we're in, man. All right, Esau is not doing all this for no reason. Okay, they have that quote. I forget who it's from, but he pretty much said. Let me see if I can find it. Don't let a good crisis go to waste, man. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, Winston Churchill. He said, "Never let a good crisis go to waste." So all this is perfect. Perfect layout for Esau to set the stage for his new world order, man. Okay, because now you got Bill Gates spearheading this, the vaccination thing, which is going to lead into the chipping process, man. So all these different things are taking place, but we all know this. The common denominator is that they want to eliminate Israel, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans off the face of the earth, man, because this is the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Which I'm gonna get that real quick. This is Jeremiah 30:7, and it reads, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be delivered out of it, man." Because Esau has all these legislations, all these different things taking place to come after you, man. That's why he's gonna come down with great wrath, man. Because this is all to eradicate, to totally what's the word, genocide you off of the face of the earth, man. Really, so that these Edomites, because that's their true nationality, man. These so-called Caucasian or white people, that's their true biblical nationality is Esau, the Edomites, man. You know, that's their end goal is to genocide you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, the real Israelites from the earth, man. So that's why he's gonna come with great wrath. This is what Jacob's trouble is for. Hey, Jacob, your name is in this, showing you that this is the Lord using Esau to bring down judgment upon you, man. All right, and it's going to be a time like no other, man. Just bring me to this. This is Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, will stand up for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation even to the same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book of life, man. Because the time that's going to be down here, man, is going to be so bad to where no point in history will ever compare to this, man. Okay, 70 A.D. The downfall of the Egyptian captivity. You know, the transatlantic slave trade. No event, the flood. No event that's ever happened, in the history of the earth, man, is going to compare to this, man. Because you gotta put in perspective, the power that the Most High has allowed Esau to obtain, for the day of judgment, man. Okay, the day of the Lord, because you got to put in the perspective that this devil in his heart, in his proud demonic mind, actually believed that he can go to war with the Most High and win. So this dude has fully tapped in to the full left hand power, man, the power of Satan, man. All of the demonic witchcraft that they received when they took over Egypt, when they went into the Babylonians, man. All these different captivities Esau has took all these different nations, witchcraft and dark magic, and perfected it, man. All right, so it's gonna be all hell breaking loose out here, man. Robots, drones, super soldiers, you know, any pretty much all of the arsenal that Esau has, he's gonna unload all of it, man. Microwave guns, man. You know, oxygen bombs, man. All right. So everything that Esau has planned, he's about to unleash on Jake, man. That's why the Most High said he's gonna have to make Michael the archangel, stand up for the people of the Israel, the elect, man, because he's gonna have to step in with his right hand, you know, and deliver the people, man. Because like I said, this is Esau going all out on the left, Yahweh Shema Shah gonna have to go all out on the right, man. So it's gonna be a total, hell out here, man. All right, and you have to prepare your mind for that. That's why, when articles and whistleblowers like this come out, man, you gotta truly understand the mind frame that Esau is coming down with, man. Okay, because your so-called civil rights that you think you have, you know, have been taken from you, and they've been taken from you for a long time now. They just gave you the illusion that you had rights, man. Really, since 9/11, since the Patriot Act got signed, man. All right, all Americans have been deemed domestic terrorists, man. So anytime that you are going against the will of the elites, man, all right, you are you become a target unto them, man, because you going against their new world order. All right, so whether you are Israelite, a Christian, you know, or like I said, a whistleblower, man. All right, anybody that's a so-called truther or bringing out facts that's going against and exposing Esau and his demonic plans, man. All right, this is what beholds you, man. All right, they got the red, yellow, and blue list, man. So all these different things, Agenda 21, all these different things, Project Megiddo, you know, Rex 84. This is all for Jacob, man. You know, mainly for Jacob, but they're going to even take out their own people, man. You average Americans, you average Joe Six Packs, man. You Israelites that don't know anything, man. Hey, you're all under attack, all right. But this is mainly for the elect, man. So, because the scriptures tell you that Esau is going to come down like a madman, sparing none. Which I'm gonna get that real quick. Uh, This is 2nd Ezra 16:70. It says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord," man. All right, because Esau is wanting to come after us for exposing him to be the devil he is, man. Because this devil has paid billions upon billions of dollars to keep this truth hidden, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, his word has came out and magnified upon the whole world, man. All right, and so he's mad that he's being exposed. So he wants to come down and destroy us, man. So it's going to be a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, man. Because this is our trying period, man. That hour of temptation. Because brother, it will be some brothers that's going to lose their life to become martyrs for this, man. But in the end, if we fear the Lord, man, we have nothing to fear, man, because the Lord's going to fight for us, man. Okay, like I said, not all brothers are going to taste death, man. You know, not all brothers are going to be put in concentration camps, man. You know, some brothers are going to have to live out in the wilderness. Hey, we don't know what Yahweh Shema Shai has in store for us, man. But we know it's going to be a time like no other, man. And we're gonna have to be, in our right state of mind to be able to, move in the spirit, man. Because it's gonna be times out here without this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Hey, you will bug the hell out, man. Because you're not gonna know what to do in that day, man. So unless you have the Lord with you, man, you're not gonna be good out here, man. All right. Continuing on, it says, "They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord." Like I said, man, when these devils kick in your door, you know, 4 in the morning, in the middle of the night, dragging people out their homes, you know, killing brothers on the spot, or they put you in the concentration camp. They torture you, they put you in that guillotine. Hey, we don't know what they're gonna do, man. You know, but they're gonna be like madmen sparing none because they're gonna be straight, just killing, taking orders, man. Emotionless, man. All right, because they got an agenda that they want accomplished, man, and we're in the way of that. Okay, it says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses," right? Because when they that's what Agenda 21 is about, man. All right, because they can technically come in as of today and take away all your goods, man, all the water, all the food, your actual home, if they deem it, beneficial for them, man. All right, and they can just throw you on the back of a bus, and ship you off, man. Okay. So they're already all the necessary steps that have already been put in place. It's just a matter of time for Esau to actually roll with it, man. Okay, because in the end, this is his goal is the pretty much, hey, shut down America because this economy is kaput, man. All right, it's finished because this coronavirus has pretty much taken a lot of businesses out of business, man. All right, And so Trump, is trying to put a band-aid over the economy with this stimulus package he just, signed, which is going to furthermore even cripple this economy, if not collapse it, man. But we all know that was a cover-up to usher in the digital dollar, man, to get ready for this mark of the beast, which he's been pushing alongside Bill Gates, man. All right, so this is all intricate plans, man. All right, Brother Sagala likes to use the word, gradualism. This is all gradualism because Esau just can't just come in and just force it because he knows he's going to get a great amount of backlash and resistance, man. So he got to, lull you to sleep and give it to you, pretty much make you beg for it, man. All right. So this is the step that he's taking, man. Okay. But when he actually decides to actually roll on the men of the Lord, all right, we already know what time it is, man. But the Spirit of the Lord is going to put us in action, and we're gonna have to do what the Spirit commands us to do, man. Because hey, when Esau comes, man, he's gonna come hard, man. All right. Isaiah 59:19. It says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and His glory like the Slaki. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and His glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him." All right. Because like I said, man, we don't know what the Lord I have planned for you whenever Esau rose, man. All right. Because when he comes in, man, hey, the Lord, he might give you spiritual power, man. All right. The Lord might have an angel intervene. You know, he might provide a way for you to escape. But he's going to set up that stand, like I said, that right hand is going to be shown in that day, man. Many miraculous things are going to take place in the name of Yahweh Shemal Shah to show you that who his men are, man. Okay, so his men have nothing to worry about. But like I said, for those of you that so-called conspiracy theories or truthers, you know, that's not under the banner of Yahweh Shemal Shah. That's not that has been laboring. That don't believe in the Lord, man. Hey, you're gonna be caught out here. So when Esau roll on you, and you gonna be, like Shaq said, you're gonna be barbecue chicken, man. All right, right for the picking because you have no spiritual backing to protect you from what Esau is bringing, man. All right. So that's pretty much what I wanted to get into, man. Because like I said, it's some hard times on the horizon, man. All right, but men of the Lord, we understand that these things must take place for us to be able to get into the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, the scriptures tell you. In fact, I'm gonna end with this. Acts 14:22, and confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shah. All right, so only through through much tribulation, man, the hell that brothers is about to face, brothers and their families are about to face, it's gonna be like no other, man. All right, but we understand that all these things must take place for us to be able to obtain the kingdom of heaven, man. That's part of carrying your cross, man. Okay, so we know what we signed up for the moment we stepped on the other side and put that garment on and got in front of the camera, man. All right, we know these devils are watching us, man. They're ready to roll on us now, man. But it's not time yet because the Lord hasn't ordained it. But when they do, and we've already been preparing for this, man. All right, so it's gonna be go time in that moment, man. All right. So with that being said, we just gotta like the caption they have for the video, man. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. I might as well read this too. Ephesians 6:13. I'm gonna just read through it. It says, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Shem Shah, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Shem Shah, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all the perseverance and supplication for all saints." All right. So get right with Yahweh Shem Shah, so that he can protect you in the coming days that we're entering into, man. Alright, because Jack of Trouble is here, man. Alright? So with that being said, I hope this was edifying. Until next time, once I call Halayim like Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Shem Kakadash, double honor to my apostle elders, a great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the